Waiting for everybody to connect to audio. Okay, I think we've got everybody. If everybody can unmute now. Okay, is it Kelly Baker that's not unmuted? The Rolo is not unmuted. You can unmute, press the microphone icon button. There, Mr. Okay, Rolo. Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Okay. Kelly Thorpe Baker, if you could unmute. Need to press the microphone button or the blue. There you go.
Got it. Sorry about that. Thank you.
Can everybody hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we have Mr. Blanco, you're representing Sunland Park Mall, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Baker, what you're a representative for Sunland Park Mall, is that correct?
Yes, sir. I'm the general manager of the mall.
Okay, the Green Mark Rolo, your name, sir?
Orlando Perez.
Rolando, who are you here on behalf of?
I'm on behalf of Sunland Park Mall.
Sunland Park Mall, okay. And then we got Kai Malachi. You are the defendant, correct? Or you're a representative of TK Fit?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. You mentioned offer testimony, if you please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give should be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a few questions just to get some issues out, but see if we're, everybody agrees. How much is the monthly rent? How
Your
much is
Honor.
Yeah. Let me answer how much the monthly rent is?
The monthly rent for this client is $2,100 a month.
Okay. Is it due on the first of each month?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What months are you alleging are past due?
According to our account statement, we have several months that are past due. As of yesterday, the account balance was $95.84, with the previous months being past due. And yesterday, Mr. Malachi came and gave us 2 checks for $2,100.
Okay, the question was, what months are past due?
The months that are past due specifically, May of 2021,
The full
June
amount?
and June of 2021. And July of 2021, and I apologize, also April of 2021. But April and May would be paid if these checks go through.
Okay, Ms. Blanco, you want to call your first witness and present your case?
Yes, Your Honor. As my first witness, I'm going to call Ms. Kelly Baker.
Go ahead.
Okay. Your Honor, I'm going to share my screen.
Okay, let me give you the, 1 second.
Your Honor.
Yes,
Sorry to interrupt.
okay.
I was going to ask if it's possible to get a continuance. I just received this notice. Somebody dropped it off at my location yesterday. Said this looks very important. We thought we'd take it to your gym. It was delivered to an address that's not on the lease. Looking at this packet right here, it says service by delivery to premises. The foregoing address is only address known to plaintiff for defendant, and they're saying this is the only address they know. The address they sent it to wasn't on the lease, isn't on any paperwork. I don't know why they used that address. They could have brought it to my gym like this Good Samaritan did. They could have sent it to my home address, which they have. They did have known addresses. They used an address that I'm not at. I don't know why they use that address. They continually misrepresent. I sent a letter to Isaac Blanco showing them that they said that I was in April 4,200 past due on April 9th. I have a check dated April 9th. I have a receipt from them April 9th saying I gave them 4,200, bring the balance to 0. I emailed this this morning to the court, but I would need time to hire an attorney and gather documents. I haven't even had 24 hours to go over all this, but the balance should be zero. I have proof for everything. I just need to get it.
When did you receive the paperwork?
Somebody dropped it off at my gym around 3 o'clock yesterday.
Okay, Mr. Blanco, I noticed that as well. Why was a registered agent of the corporation the address you used?
May I ask Mr. Malachi what notice he's referring to?
Service of the suit.
So according to the case docket, Your Honor, the constable had served TK Fit on the 8th of last week. So it's been about 1 week since he's been on notice.
It was served by posting.
At the wrong address.
Nobody was at that address. Where did the address come from?
From the petition, it was the address listed on the lease. I confirmed with Miss.
Listed on the lease is 33-1 Crown Point.
The wrong address.
So the address on the lease is 331 Crown Point Drive. I believe that he also has an address at his East Side location, which, and then his, I believe the Crown Point address is his home.
Okay.
Is that your current residence?
It was not delivered to the business park. It was not delivered to the
It's on the
business
screen.
home address.
Your Honor, we also listed on the petition the address for his unit at the mall, which I believe is what the constable served him at.
The address given here is 1209 Windridge.
Yes, but right beneath that is the service by delivery to premises.
Okay, well, let's start with the first address. Where's the 1209 Windridge from?
That's from his the registered agent address provided on the Secretary of State.
Okay.
He's listed as a registered agent for TK Fit.
Okay, why?
That's where you used to live.
Why not use this address?
We used his registered agent address, Your Honor, as required by the Texas Rules of Civil Procedure. But we also had listed his premises. That way we could serve him at his actual location.
Okay, the question again is, the address listed on the lease, which is the contractual document you have with him, why wouldn't you serve him at the address he provided?
Because according to the property code, we wanted to serve him under the registered agent, and then under the property code, we wanted to serve him at the
What property code section are you referring to?
Yes, Your Honor. Under one second. I have it right in front of me, Your Honor. Sorry, Your Honor, 1 second. I believe it's actually the Texas Rules of Civil Procedure listing the required elements for a petition for forcible detainer.
I'm sorry, what is it?
It's section 24 of the property code. Pulling it up right now.
Your Honor, while he's looking, I believe this was intentionally done. The last time they served me at my home address, which is on the lease. They have both my business addresses, but they chose to use a different address that I haven't lived at in 5 years. But we've made contact. previously at the business address, not for this case, but every time that they've reached out or got in touch with me, they would do my home address. So they had that, and I don't know why they would use an address that I haven't lived at in 5 years. I think it was to.
I think you better check with the Secretary of State to see who your registered agent is and what address you have on file. I suspect it's probably that old address. So if you get sued, if your corporation gets sued, they will serve you there.
Check with the CPA.
Yes, Your Honor, that's the address listed on his Secretary of State. I'm trying to pull up the elements for the petition for forcible detainer, because it does state that they can be served at their premises.
You said there was a section in the property code where it says to serve them at the registered agent.
That would be under just the Texas Rules of Civil Procedure, Your Honor, just under the rules of service, that for a civil suit, they can be served under the registered agent, which constitutes
Can be.
effective service.
It didn't require it.
Yes, Your Honor. And then under the suit for forcible detainer, which I'm pulling up.
I'm not familiar with any statute that says they're required to be served by the registered agent, particularly when they put a different address in the lease.
One second, Your Honor. Okay, it's in the TRPC 500.
What?
Rule 502 of the Texas Rules of Civil Procedure. Pulling that up right now.
Does the lease provide for notices to be given at the address provided in the lease?
I have the lease right here, Your Honor.
Does the lease provide that notices be given at the address provided?
I do not think that it does.
What's to put in an address then?
Okay, section 1.
Here's your lease, section 26.2.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Section 1. Section 1 is the Crown Point Drive.
Yes, it
Pursuant to
does.
the lease.
26.2 does state that under section 1, which would be Crown Point Drive. But as stated earlier, Your Honor, I was just going off of the registered agent, which is
You have a,
typically.
you have a contract which details your obligations to each other. It says, give notice here.
Okay, Your Honor. As from the docket, since he had it shows
It
that
says
he
it-
was served on the 8th.
By substitute service, by posting.
Okay,
Okay.
Mr. Malachi has been on notice though of this suit, so he's had ample
Okay.
opportunity to hire counsel.
You received it yesterday. That's the reason, Your
I'm-
Honor. I was-
I'm going to grant the continuance. I'm going to grant the continuance. What, how much time do you need?
Your Honor, I know they need 2 weeks to make sure those checks clear. I would like 30 days to get some
No, we're not
witnesses.
going out 30 days.
Okay. Well, they said they need 2 weeks to see that the check's clear to show that I'm at a zero balance. I do want to hire an attorney. I'd ask for two weeks to find an attorney and gather documents.
Your Honor, we can have Rolando speak to us how long the checks would clear. Additionally, the amount that he paid, he'd still be in arrears, I believe, for more than half of what he's currently in arrears for. So even if those checks clear, that he's still going to be in default.
I can prove that's. if I have
Exactly, yeah.
ample time.
Yeah, with
I-
those, I'm sorry.
I can
Yes, with those,
prove that's not accurate if I can have 2 weeks to gather documents and an attorney.
if I could speak, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, with those checks, if they clear, they will clear in about 5 to 7 days. He will go to the logbox. He'll be still outstanding he will have an outstanding balance of $5,384.52. And we submitted an MRI report where it showed you exactly what he has paid, what he has paid, how much he owes.
You
So it
submitted
shows you
where?
exactly everything.
You submitted where?
Yeah, we submitted it. Exactly, you
I have
submit
it, Your
that.
Honor.
Okay, so you haven't submitted it to the court.
No, I was going to present that as an exhibit today.
Okay, so it hasn't been submitted. Okay, let me see when we next have the eviction. Oh, shoot. How about, we could have the 27th at, oh, there's 9 of them. 1 second.
Sure.
We can do this 27th at 11:15. July 27th at 11:15. Does that work with everybody?
Yes, sir.
That works for me, Your Honor.
Mr. Alicia, you have to unmute. I can't, I don't, I think you said all right. I'm not sure.
I'll try to make it work, Your Honor. Yes.
Okay, so we are reset for just make sure of this count. Wendy, can you confirm that July 27th at 11:15?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, we'll reset this for July 27th at 11:15. Wendy, you want to just use the same ID and log on?
It's the same one.
Okay, so you all each have the ID and log on code, passcode, I'm sorry.
Yes, Your Honor.
The same
Your
one for that date, okay?
11:15.
11:15 on July 27th. Everybody good with that?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Everybody
Your Honor.
has the log on information. Okay, any questions? Okay, thank you. We'll see you on July 27th at 11:15. Thank you all.
Thank you.
You.
Your Honor.
Okay, Wendy, you got that? So I don't know. Wait, I guess we don't have to send any notice, but whatever we need to do.
No, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you.